So in WWE 2k24, there is a big thing where you can make your own shows. So this would be better with the community creation. So just bear with me with that because at the moment it doesn't work. It is, what, an hour and 30 after, and unfortunately it just kicks you out of the game straight away. So we're kind of going to go with what we can kind of make here. So as you'll see, the Creation Center, it's probably one of the most utilized things in WWE. The show is going to be where we're looking at here because we want to make our own new show. So this is going to be something you can put into my universe. You can put it into whatever you want. Make a new arena. You can make a new event. It's all down to the customization of WWE 2k24. It's happened in so many of the 2K games that this just keeps getting better and better. So the first things first, we can make it whatever we want to call it. So we want to just call it Smack. Then obviously you've got the referees. We have got multiple choices now, which is pretty cool, alongside different attires as well. We're just going to go with Charles because why not? We have the screen filter as well, so we can actually make this. This will be basically something you could add if you wanted to make, like, say for instance, something like this, like you got the 1980s filter. You can make a retro show. So it's going to be something like like a pay-per-view. It can be something that you're making for your either career or just something cool on YouTube. To be fair, you can make your own. I've seen a lot of channels that make their own show and use their channel as a show. I think that is pretty sick, to be honest. So you can make your own. Obviously, some of them you're not really going to watch, but we're going to keep it off for the moment for this one. We have then the match-up screens. With this, I think you can add your own in the downloadable content, but like I said, the downloadable content is not working at the moment, so there's not a lot we can do there. There is some element ones that you can obviously use, so as you'll see, it'll give you a little preview behind if you wanted to make it, and obviously when it comes to the logo, we can change that in a little bit. But say for instance we want to go with something a little bit cooler. You've obviously got very much the elements of what we've got in here, so you can still use these. They are absolutely fine. They will give you a feel of WWE still, but if you are looking for a complete new design, then you'll probably want to go with something different, something kind of more yours. So we've got the 90s, we'll go with that one. Then obviously we've got the transition, so this is going to be basically going from that screen into the thing. So for instance, if we're going to follow theme, it would be again the 90s, would change it from that to that. We can obviously change the animation as well, which is pretty cool. So you can obviously have that. Then we also have the replay screen. So this is going to be very similar again. If you want to keep it the same feel, you'd obviously use the same. If you want to change it and kind of put them together, you can obviously change that as well. So we're going to go with our little replay screen. It's probably the worst show, and hence why I will never run WWE. But then we have the arenas. This is unfortunately something that would require the custom arenas, and that would make it so much better because there is some very talented creators once you get into the custom kind of zone of the WWE. So give it like a week or so where people have had time to fiddle with everything. Some people make some incredible designs for arenas. There is some absolutely botched ones as well, but there is most definitely some really cool ones. So we're going to go with the design. We're going to look, is there anything in the 90s here, just in general? We got Halloween, 1997, so we're going to go with that. It kind of goes with our candy vibe as such. It works. We have the location. These are just going to be others, so you've obviously got a few other countries as well, but it's not going to be kind of everywhere, like obviously with France predominantly is the bigger places. Obviously we can go and pick wherever we really want. There is no need there. Commentary, we have got just the names of the places. Unfortunately, there is no custom ones. We'll just go general purpose for this one. Again, it is just is what it is. When we go into the designs then, we have obviously got our own little badge or show images. So if we wanted to change it, we obviously have got some MISC images that we can use. So obviously we can just use a random one instead of anything like that. So we've got the just generic ones as well. So we're going to go with, seeing as though it's, we went WCW. Oh, was there a Halloween one there in fact? That would kind of go with a theme surely. Where did I see it? I've lost it, haven't I? Oh no, it's here. We've got have we'll just go with a bog standard WWE. Oh, okay, that's really good. We also then have the watermarks. We'll go with a flag. As we're in Germany, we will go there. Obviously, you can position it wherever you want as well, which is always pretty cool. And then finally, we have the overlay design as well. This is going to be basically where it's from. So again, you can go with the downloadable content, or we're going to go with our lovely 90s vibe. So as you'll see, this will be just like that, basically. It is as standard as that. That is how you make the show. So as you now go in, you can delete it if you really wanted to. If you go into edit, we have got multiple selections. You can obviously go through quite a few. So like I said, you can make your own complete show. If you wanted to delete it, obviously you can copy and paste and then just change a few things, or you can just straight out delete it. This is going to be really good with, like we said, with the arenas. You don't actually have to download everything. You can make it yourself, but I must admit, if you're not as much the designer, more so than the downloader, then that is probably going to be the best place to start. You have got a few templates that you can go with as well, but if you went into this, you can obviously go with the whole custom arena and everything like that, which is really cool. So that would then be, if you saved it, you could use that as your custom arena rather than downloading anything, but downloading's much, much quicker. Other than that, that is how you make your show. You can import it and put it onto other Universal shows and have a really good time with it.